We're back again with Reach One, Teach One. I'm here with the founder, Francis Turner. I have some questions for you today. But first, before I ask you any questions, can you give us a little background about yourself and about the ministry?
Sure. My name is Francis Turner. I've been employed at a major corporation for almost 30 years. I have 3 wonderful children. My daughter, Shamika, my oldest son, Troy Turner Jr., and Cedric Turner, which is sitting with me now as my manager of the Reach One, Teach One program. The purpose of this Reach One, Teach One program is to give our everyday working people an opportunity to be heard and seen. So many times we're overlooked. So many times we're not heard. And I truly believe that we can make a difference in our community if we have an opportunity to be heard. And that's the whole purpose of this ministry, is to be able to reach one and to teach one and help make a difference in our community.
Okay. So you pretty much answered my first question for me with that question. With this Reach One to Teach One, February you guys have Art History Month.
Yes.
And just with Art History Month, that's something new. And I have a question, like, with slavery, how did that affect you with, everyone's been through their suppressions of life or any situations, but how did that affect you as you grew up?
Growing up, slavery was not even a factor in our lives because pretty much I was trying to survive within my own community. Okay. I was fighting with my own people, trying to survive each and every day. So we didn't have an opportunity to be taught about slavery, the negative effects, the negative impact that our ancestors went through in life. But one thing I can say, since being in college, I've learned a little bit, about what Martin Luther King did for us, and not only for us, but every community, every culture, every individual. He wanted to make a difference in this world, is to bring us together. And by us having this Reach One, Teach One ministry, our history will symbolize that his dream came true. Because our history, everybody has a story to tell, not just one culture, but all cultures. Of course, slavery had a negative impact on our ancestors, but at the end of the day, I'm grateful for them. I'm grateful that they were strong enough to endure the hardship to give me an opportunity to be here today. So I want to take advantage of that opportunity that has been given to me, is to give back to our community and make a difference. Reach out and teach someone that you can do it. Living in the past is not going to accomplish anything. It's just like if you had an old scar. Why would you go back and take the scab off? It is what it is. Make the best of our situation at hand.
Right. So with that being said, with the way life, you was battling with life, you were trying to figure out your path and things. How did you overcome that, being in your situation? How did you overcome that?
It was very challenging. It was very challenging. I had, pretty much, to be honest, I had no hope. I had no future. I had no reason to even exist, until one day, a young lady knocked on my door and she invited me to church, and I became a Christian. Then that's when I found my identity on who I am as an individual. And I'm grateful for that friend to this very day, that she knocked on my door and gave me an opportunity to meet my spiritual father. They gave me guidance and direction in life, that I too have a purpose to live. I have a reason to live. And, I was born for this. I was before the foundation of the world. He already knew that he wanted me to go out into the community and make a difference, to bring people together as a whole. And how do you overcome it? Pretty much you got to let go of the past, because it is what it is. You can use the past as an excuse not to want to do anything better, but it's not going to get you anywhere. Take what has happened, make the best of it, come together as a unity, come together as one, because without one another, we're not going to make it. We'll just make things even more difficult. So the most important thing is to be positive about the situation and move forward.
Makes sense. Well, for one of the final questions I have, and it's really not even a question, I want you to have the opportunity to give your listeners and all the people around the world, they need advice on how to get through day-to-day life. And you have told them, leave the past in the past.
Yes.
Don't go back to the old scab, picking at it. Don't do that. But you're trying to do better in life, so you got to build another foundation for yourself. But I just want you to give the world and all the listeners an opportunity to know what it takes to, what's your take.
I thank you for that, for the opportunity. It takes a lot. It takes a willingness to be strong, the willingness to forget about your past. You can never forget it, but you can't live it. You cannot live in the past. You have to move forward. The opportunities for one culture is out there even from this culture. So there's no reason for anyone to not to go out and be successful and be willing to make a difference in your community. And the most important thing, that there are natural laws out there and there are spiritual laws. And either way, we have to deal with those consequences. So it's very important that we as a people, all cultures, even my culture, is that there's laws out there and we have to abide by those laws. And if those laws are violated, there are consequences. So my decision is to do the right thing as much as I can in all powers, to do the right thing. But if I make a mistake, guess what? I'm gonna pick myself up, dust myself off, and I'm gonna move forward. And that's what I've taught my children. At the end of each day, make the best of it. Make an impact, make a positive impact on your community, because you know what? We need one another. Be positive, stay focused, and take advantage of the opportunities out there for you. Education is out there for you. You're looking at someone in real short with a GED, had no reason to live, but today I know my purpose, and my purpose is to give you an opportunity to be seen and to be heard, and just know that you have a place in this community and in this world too to make a difference.
All right, well, thank you, Francis Turner.
Thank you.
We're looking forward to more episodes.
All right.
Have yourself a blessed day.
Thank you, Cedric. I appreciate you.
No problem.